Good morning. Oh, so I'm doing a little bit better than the last video. Obviously I have a little bit of makeup on. I'm actually getting ready to go to the chiropractor this morning, get a little bit of work done, and make some food for my niece's birthday. I hope you guys can hear me because I'm outside. It's such a gorgeous day. When you get that mix in Texas between a little bit of heat and some nice breeze, it feels amazing in the morning. So I hope there's not too much background, but it's just my second video, so I'm learning. Really, the only reason I wanted to shoot this video right now is because a certain subject's been on my mind lately with some stuff I've been going through, and I wanted to throw something out there to you guys. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know yet. I hope to get to know you. I don't know what your autoimmune disease is, if you deal with fatigue or sleeplessness, or your muscles not working, or your brain not working. I've been there many times. Or you can't eat certain foods because your body doesn't tolerate it anymore, or you get sick super easily. There's so many different things that, excuse me, my body's trying to get sick, that we all deal with. But for me, the one thing that I found that's really helped me is to have something during those times of struggle, during the really hard times. There's certain things that you and I deal with on a daily basis that nobody else understands. Like gripping something and your hands won't grip it, or holding the blow dryer up and your arm is giving out after 30 seconds. But then there are times where we have flare-ups, or sometimes I call them episodes, where things are worse than they normally would be. And during those times, for me, I found that there's different things that I have put in my toolbox, per se, that allow me to get through those times and to get out of those times. Just like my last video, I was having a really rough day because I wasn't sleeping, and nothing I was doing was working. And sometimes you just have to sink into it, allow yourself to feel it and feel the emotional roller coaster, and know that sometimes life sucks and then it gets better. But sometimes you do things, you read things, you listen to things, you find a way to kind of get yourself out of that. And for me, there's so many different things I do. And it's been over the last 3 years that I've learned how these things affect me and how much more they help me. For instance, there's certain podcasts I listen to, and it's a range of varieties. From I listen to Andy Stanley, one of my favorite preachers I've listened to for years and years, on podcasts. I listen to a podcast called Monday, Wednesday, Friday Motivation, just quick 10 to 15 minute snippets of just different kinds of motivation. I listen to Brendan Burchard. He's a motivational speaker, and he just, ooh, that went, sorry guys. He helps me elevate my thinking, and sometimes that's what I need. I read. I have been going back and forth for the last year and a half to one of my favorite all-time books these days, Present Over Perfect by Shauna Nyquist, or however you say her last name, because it speaks to my soul. It's a book I found that speaks to my soul. She gets me through her book, through her honesty. I've been able to see some things in myself, so I go back to that book when I need it. And this morning, I forget to do this, but this morning I went to YouTube videos, music. I'm a musician. I don't say that out loud very often anymore because it's such a, I don't know, cliche term. Everybody's a writer, everybody's a musician, but I've been a singer my whole life. I've been obsessed with music my entire life. music brings me joy more than anything else in this world, really, more than anything. And I forget that. How often do we do that? How many things in your life, if you thought back 10 years ago, 15 years ago, maybe when you were a kid or a teenager, certain things that brought you joy that you don't do anymore, you don't partake in, you just forgot about. So I go to music and I go to singing, especially when I'm home by myself, especially when I'm getting ready, and I can just belt out and nobody's listening, and my heart changes. There's something in me that changes when I put on a song that brings back a memory and I just start singing. And that may not be it for you. It may be writing, it may be reading, it may be going on a hike, or if you can't hike right now, it may be sitting outside and enjoying the weather, getting some sun. It may be swimming, it may be biking. Gosh, there's so many things. There's so many things that 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago we used to do that brought us joy, and we've forgotten about it. So as much as reading and listening to podcasts and listening to audiobooks, and elevating your thinking and helping get out of a negative mindset is huge, sometimes it's as simple as finding that thing that used to make you happy, that thing that used to bring you joy, and doing it again, finding a way to put it back in your life. So that's my challenge to you. Like I said before, I don't have a roadmap for this YouTube channel yet, other than putting my thoughts out there, creating a community and creating awareness around autoimmune disease, and giving it a voice. That's my mission. How I'm going to accomplish that, I don't know. I'm not going to do it without you, because I need you guys for community. So please reach out. Please let me know what you think. Please tell me what you do. What's something that you do that helps you through the hard times, and what's something that you used to do that brought you joy that maybe you can start incorporating again. So I hope this has helped. I hope you have a lovely day. It's a beautiful day, Friday in Texas, so I'm going to go get my back popped and get to work and get some stuff done. All my love.